It is that time of year once again. Actually, to be honest, at the time of this recording, depending when this comes out, it actually might be January the 1st, so Happy New Year if it is. And this is my favourite TV shows of 2023. Everything on this list I've actually reacted to on the channel. If you want the reactions, it'll be in the playlist down below. As always, this ain't the factual list, it's my useless nerd opinion. Tell me what your favourite shows are, or your top 10 down below. That'd be really sick. Let's go into this. I got no honourable mentions, but coming in number 10 was Black Mirror Season 6. Definitely not the best season by any stretch, but there was 3 episodes that for me, it was nearly god tier, man. By the way, if you want to see my ranking of Black Mirror, I got that video somewhere down below. Yeah, overall, solid season. Hopefully it comes back for season 7. I could watch this all day, bruv. Again, those 3 episodes, not going to spoil what they are. Just in case you ain't seen it, it was good. Just them alone were easily going to make this top 10 list. Coming in number 9 is Castlevania Nocturne. Once again, Netflix have smashed Castlevania. I think this, I know Cyberpunk was so good, but I still think this is the best like Netflix original anime currently right now. Really, really good show. Very violent. Great action as always. The story was actually pretty good as well, and there's a few surprises that made me very, very happy. Overall, Castlevania is still slapping, mate. Coming in number 8 is Star Wars Visions Season 2. It came back again, thank God. It was so good, man, Season 1, and this is actually better than Season 1 because this time, Star Wars, Disney, Lucasfilm, they really went out their way to go to all these different studios and said, hey, yo, make an episode in the Star Wars universe, go crazy. Got a studio in Ireland that made a horror version, which was so good. There's a studio in India that made this kind of like Hindi style looking version, which was so sick as well. But the one that just smashed it and I think surprised the most people was a studio in South Korea made this like anime version, proper anime version, and yeah, that was absolutely god tier, bro. I think Disney have hit a gem with like Visions and What If and doing all these different like kind of multiverse-ish versions. I know nothing in Visions connects to anything, which is the only thing that hurts it. Overall, I gave this 9 out of 10 and it was gonna easily make the top 10, easily. Coming number 7, Yu Yu Hakusho. I said in my reaction, I have never read the manga, I've never seen the anime, I don't know a single character's name, I know nothing. And I gotta be honest, yeah, of this top 10, in fact, across the year, this is the show that surprised me the most. In fact, it surprised me so much. I definitely, I promise you, I will be watching the anime. Love the characters, man. The characters was so good. They've done so much, and there's only 5 episodes. Really like the story with the demons and magic, and I love that stuff. But the thing that blew my little reptile brain, bro, was the fighting. Oh my god, the choreography and the fighting was so sick, and the visual effects. You got people with laser swords, spirit guns, bruv, and it looks so good. A movie quality. I highly recommend it. Bang of a show, and it surprised me the most in 2023. Coming number 6, Loki Season 2. Oh, Marvel flopped. Shut up. You ain't seen Loki. The way this ends has fundamentally changed the MCU, changed Marvel in general, and I am here for that ride, man. Tom Hiddleston, again, respect, bruv. The story was so good. Starts off slow, you're not sure where it's going, and it hits this bit where you're like, damn, the stakes are so huge now, and just the way it ends, emotional, amazing, visuals were great. I got no complaints with Loki, bro. Overall, this was a 9.5 out of 10 for me. It was nearly god tier. One of the best things, again, in the MCU, and still one of the best things on Disney Plus. I highly recommend it. I still can't believe that I know people have not seen Loki Season 2. What are you doing? Go and check it out. It's sick. Coming in number 5, Ahsoka. Really makes me happy that this is on here because Mando, it wasn't bad. I gave Mando still an 8 out of 10. No way near gonna be making the top 10, bruv, but Ahsoka, I gave it 9.5. I'm sticking with it. It was so unbelievably sick, man. I got like no complaints. Character stuff was great. The visuals, again, was so good. Disney are spending them big dollars, brother. The duels, the fighting was great, man. So many new characters, Balin and Shin, just these new characters, man. They really hit it hard, man. Just this show was so good. Obviously, the big blue scary man is returning as well. Ezra is amazing, bruv. Great story. And I genuinely cannot wait for Ahsoka Season 2 or Rebels Part, whatever, however they want to do it. I'm here for the ride. I'm on board. Fully on board. I think Mando overall is still the best show, but he's had 3 seasons to hit that status, but this is just underneath for me personally. So with a Season 2, this could be the best Star Wars show. Coming in 4th place, One Piece. I gave this 9.5 out of 10, but I'm changing my thing, man, because I've rewatched certain bits and it just hits a little different. This is god tier. I don't give a shit, mate. 10 out of 10 God tier. I have never seen 1 second of One Piece, just because there's like a bazillion episodes and it really put me off, bro. But full respect to Netflix, because everyone was saying this was going to suck balls, including me. What they've done with Death Note was fucking shocking, and Cowboy Bebop really did suck. But this, they have turned a new leaf. This was so good. Characters, emotional layers, it was actually funny, and the fighting was so sick. I love seeing like this team get together, go on the boat, do the thing. It was just so good, man. Again, if you ain't seen it, it's one of those things that's just easy to watch. I highly recommend it. In fact, of this list, I would say watch this first. Even though it's not my favourite, as a one-time thing, a lot of these things are like season 2, season 3, but for this, check it out. It's really sick. Coming in third place is Gen V. Right now, The Boys is my favourite TV show of all time. This like spin-off thing that is in the universe of The Boys and directly links to it in multiple bits. You got the students in this school that are trying to become proper superheroes, or even better, get into the Seven. I loved it. Loved all the characters. The visual effects was so sick, man. They keep the same level of goodness as The Boys does. Graphic, violent, proper rated mature, thank God. This was a perfect show. For me, it made me very happy. On a normal year, this would have cleanly made like #1, unless obviously The Boys came out that year as well. I can't wait to see where this goes, man. I am here for the ride. Give me 5 seasons of Gen V. Give me 10 seasons fucking of The Boys. I'm here for the ride, brother. Coming in second place, The Last of Us. Gonna be honest, yeah, this was my #1 pretty much for like 12 months nearly. I'm not actually joking, man, because something came out, if you know what it is, you already know what it is, but something came out right at the end that took my #1 place because it's like my favourite thing ever. But this was so God tier. Every episode, perfection. As someone who's loves The Last of Us, I even like The Last of Us Part 2. I think Pedro as Joel was perfect casting. Bella Ramsey as Ellie was perfect casting. Probably the best visuals over every show on this list. The visuals smash it, mate. Respect to them. They killed it. Genuinely post-apocalyptic. There was no points I was like, that's CG, this is shit. It was flawless, scary, emotional. It had like enough pace, but done the good amount of respect every single episode from the game. And I can't wait for season 2. I don't know if they're doing like the whole game as season 2. That'd be a bit insane. The Last of Us Part 2 is huge. But I have no worries. Do your thing. I'm here for the ride. And now we've ride #1, my favourite franchise ever, one of my favourite shows ever. I don't care, brother. It's What If Season 2. Back-to-back God tier episodes, and that finale blew my reptile brain. I love seeing multiverse stuff of my favourite like superheroes and Doctor Strange. I ain't gonna keep all fucking waffling. You know the drill, he's my favourite. There's so much good stuff in here, and so much huge potential to carry on season 3, which has been confirmed by Marvel. It could go for 10 seasons, 20 seasons, it doesn't matter. Just make an episode good. You got 30 minutes, just like Visions. Just do your thing and subtly connect it slowly, and you're gonna have back-to-back bangers. This is my favourite show of 2023. I know a lot of people might be looking at it and be like, what the actual F? The Last of Us, Gen V, One Piece was so good. But for me, as a Marvel fanboy, I'd be lying, man. You know, if I had to say what I think is the best show of the year, it's probably The Last of Us, and then Gen V in second place. But for me, my favourite of the year, I can't take that away from What If. It blew my marbles, bro. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Tell me a list down below. I appreciate you all. Big up 2024. We're nearly at 50k. We might even be nearly there, depending when this comes out. Thank you all. See you in a bit. Peace.